We need bees and other animals to help encourage pollination and help cultivate plants. Some children play with insects and kill them, not knowing that by doing this, they are damaging the environment. Tell your family and friends how bees and other insects are great contributors to raise plants and make them aware of why they are important to the environment and to us. Some fun facts about pollination. Bees busily move from one flower to another flower. Butterflies are quiet, but they visit flowers too. Why do they visit flowers? These animals are attracted to the nectar in the flowers. Nectar is a sweet liquid deep inside a flower. It provides food for bees, butterflies, and even bats. These animals need nectar to grow and also to lay eggs. Plants help animals, but the animals are helping the plants too. When bees and other animals move around flowers, they take pollen, which forms on the male part of the flowers, the anthers, and move it to the pistils or female parts of the flowers. If the pollen lands in the right place, it moves down through the pistils to the eggs which are inside the flower. Number 1. Once the pollen meets the egg, a seed is formed. Number 2. Seeds are usually formed in fruit. A berry is a fruit. So is an apple. Even a pea or tomato is a fruit because it contains seeds. Number 3. Once the fruit is matured, it releases the seeds. The seeds land on the soil and create new plants. Number 4. Seeds can't get up and walk, of course, but they move away from the parent plant in many ways. By moving, they can grow in a place where there's enough water, nutrients, and light. Number 5. Seeds have many ways to move. Sometimes the wind blows them about. When animals eat the berries, the seeds come out in their pop. Let us now see about migratory birds. The process of movement of birds from one place to another place for the nesting and food is called as migration. For example, Siberian crane from Russia to India and from India to Russia. So, these types of birds are called as migratory birds. Why do birds migrate? Birds migrate to move from areas of low or decreasing resources to areas of high or increasing resources. The two primary resources being sought are food and nesting locations. Birds that nest in the northern hemisphere tend to migrate northward in the spring to take advantage of burgeoning insect populations, budding plants, and an abundance of nesting locations. As winter approaches and the availability of insects and other food drops, the birds move south again. Escaping the cold is a motivating factor, but many species, including hummingbirds, can withstand freezing temperatures as long as an adequate supply of food is available. Types of migration. The term migration describes periodic, large-scale movements of populations of animals. One way to look at migration is to consider the distances traveled. Number 1. Permanent residents do not migrate. They are able to find adequate supplies of food year-round. Number 2. Short distance migrates move only a short distance, as from higher to lower elevations on a mountainside. Number 3. Medium distance migrants cover distances that span from 1 to several states. Number 4. Long distance migrants typically move from breeding ranges in the United States and Canada to wintering grounds in Central and Southern America. The pattern of migration can vary within each category, but is most variable in short and medium distance migrants.